Yes! Hello everyone, and welcome back to the DCAF podcast. We've actually decided a name now. I'm your host, Nigel Tommy, as always, and I'm joined by Fuzzy.
Hello.
And Charles.
Right, we don't have to introduce ourselves this time.
Yes. Now, today I thought we would talk about a very special individual.
Oh well, you didn't have to.
Not you, Charles. You're not special. No. In fact, the person who we're talking about is not special either, but he is kind of important. That being our general.
Well, if we're talking about him, shouldn't he be here? I'm sure Tom wouldn't mind being a guest on our podcast.
Well, suppose you're right. I mean, if you want, you can invite him.
Right. I'll send him a message real quick.
Good. Meanwhile, let's talk about Tom, our general. He is terribly misplaced in all of this, really. I mean, he does not. He shouldn't be a general. I mean, does he even like? He's not a fighter.
I mean, he's also incredibly scrawny. I mean, he's just like a skeleton.
Yes, that too. He would not survive a second on the battlefield.
Exactly. We had a way better general during the Desert War. His name escapes me at the moment, so I guess he wasn't that good.
Yeah, not a great look for you, Charles, forgetting the name of your general.
I wish I could remember it.
I'm sure it's fine. After all, he only won a very important war for us.
Yes.
Right. Tom says that he'll be on his way. Honestly, I think we're being a bit too harsh to him.
What do you mean, Fuzzy? He's the general. He's very important.
Well, yes, but I think, I think he's trying his best.
He's trying his best to prevent war, yes.
Yeah, that's a good thing, right? And he's trying to keep the peace. Nobody likes war.
Well, I don't quite know about that one, Fuzzy.
Look, okay, I think I speak for everyone in this room when I say we don't want to die.
No, of course not. That would suck.
Yeah.
And, going to war increases our chance of dying by a lot.
Well, not if you're good at fighting.
Yeah. I mean, I already survived one war. I'm sure I can survive a second.
Look, I think he knows that it's in our best interest to stay out of trouble.
Well, yes, but that trouble is inevitable. Whether we like it or not, Duckmany is going to invade, they're going to attack us, and they're going to start another war.
Right.
So, what's the point of just waiting, letting Duckmany build up an even massiver army, letting them research newer, crazier technologies? What's the point of putting it all off when we should just go at it?
I suppose you have a point. I guess maybe the idea is, well, maybe we can build up more forces and counter Duckmany's army better, but in return, their army gets stronger, so it cancels out. It really doesn't have a point.
Well, yeah. But is there anyone who wants to go to war in Duckmany? Sorry,
I think there's plenty. Who want to go to war in Duckmany, Fuzzy. After all, they're probably going to be the aggressors of this war.
Right, what I meant was the Duck civilization.
Well, I mean, I don't know, maybe there's, 1, or 2, or 8, perhaps.
Right, but the general population, does the general population want to go to war?
No, that's why a bunch of idiots have been sabotaging us.
Oh, right, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it sucks. We still haven't tracked those bastards down. I get your point, Fuzzy, but those dumbasses need to understand that it's inevitable.
Sure, but why couldn't we just sign a peace treaty or something? Give Duckmany what they want.
Why won't we give Duckmany what they want? The bloody bastards. We would look pathetic. We would look like bloody pushovers. At that point, small Japan's gonna come knocking on our doors and it's like, hey, could I have some more land, perhaps? And then you got Snow Chester, and then maybe the Penelope Empire comes along, and before you know it, the Duck civilization will be bloody pea-sized on the map.
I think you're over-exaggerating. I think really all the Duckmany wants is Blenheim.
Well, it's our city now. We took it fairly during the Desert War. You think you want all the pain and suffering that those soldiers went through to be completely undone just by a stupid piece of paper?
Yeah, don't let us be in vain, Fozzie.
Well, I mean,
Are no good men who died during that battle.
okay, well, yeah, I see your point, but still, like, come on.
Well, whatever. It's fine. Oh, yeah, I do get it, of course. War isn't really fun for the general population, but it's great for us. You know, we've been waiting since forever. We've been training. I'm bloody hyped. You know, I can't wait to go into battle and kick some ass.
Agreed.
Well, yeah, but as I said, you know, I think it's best that we try to avoid war, and that's what Tom's doing.
Well, yeah, but that's not a very great thing to do as a general. A general is supposed to, be like, okay, well, I guess we're going into war, and then, figure out how they're supposed to win.
That's the thing, I don't think Tom knows how to win.
Exactly, and that's why he's a terrible general. And that's why I should be general, and he should not be. Because he's a stupid kid with awful mental health problems. I mean, we're letting a bloody insane person be in charge of our army.
I don't think much would change with you at the helm.
Well, yes, but he's a paranoid bastard.
Well, hold on, I think I heard something. Maybe we shouldn't be talking too loudly, because I think he's here.
Yes, come in.
I didn't know you chaps already started.
Well, this podcast is on a strict schedule, so sorry, sir, but we kind of did start without you. But sit down, make yourself comfortable, and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Tom, and I'm the general of the DCAF.
Yes, wonderful. Our first guest, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause, please.
Are we supposed to clap, or are the listeners supposed to clap?
Who cares? Not important. So, I suppose we should be doing this like an interview, so we're going to ask you a few questions. First of all, why the hell are you the general?
I ask myself that question every day.
Well, that's good to know.
But, it's a long story.
Well, we have time, so go ahead, spill the beans.
Spill the tea, if you will.
Right, so I tried to go to art school, okay?
Right.
But after I tried doing my art career, which didn't really work out at the time, I decided to go into the army.
And you became general somehow.
I don't know how or why, but the previous general, whose name escapes me at the moment, apparently he has a very forgetful name. He liked me, and he was like, you're a good chap. You can be the next the next general. Here's the army, and I can't say no. I mean, if someone's gonna give you an entire army, you're gonna not accept that. Plus, he didn't really have anyone else that it would go to, and he was old. He was gonna quit.
Yeah.
So, here I am.
Yes, see, you were kind of forced in this position after failing at art school.
Yeah, well, so becoming general of an army after failing art school is a very popular choice.
Really? Bit odd, but alright.
So, if you don't want to be general, because I assume you make it sound like you don't want to be in charge of all this.
No, not really. I mean, I like you chaps. I like our vehicles, but it's so much shit to deal with. It's stressing me out, and I can't deal with it.
Right. So why don't you just quit and give the position of general to somebody else in the army, Someone, noble and proud to be from a Dutch civilization and a great fighter as well.
I mean, I thought about that, yes, but I don't really think there's anyone currently who could, I mean, I guess a lot of people could be a better general, but I'm not sure who could be.
Well, perhaps I could do a few recommendations. I definitely think there's capable people in your army that could easily become general and do a splendid job and lead our wonderful nation to victory. Yes.
Oh, I wonder if one of those recommendations is sitting in this very room.
Yes, as a matter of fact, he is.
Oh boy, I wonder who that could be.
We'll have to get back to that. But yeah. So if you don't want to be general, what would you want to do then? Art. It's still my dream. Just because it got crushed doesn't mean it's still my dream.
Fair.
Yes. See, that's a good aspect for a general. Not giving up on his dreams.
Don't you do art on the side?
Yeah, it's basically become my main thing. I'm basically general on the side at this point. But, you know, I upload my stuff to the internet and some people like it, which is cool.
That's nice to hear.
Yes. Does it pay well?
No, I don't make a single pound.
Ah. Let's see.
Well, if you were to get, no offense, if you were to get a real job, what would it be? I guess, I mean, I like our railways. Maybe I could do something there.
Yes. Yes. I don't know why, but some people in our army like our railways a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I have some family who, well, actually, my family has a long history of being in railways. Perhaps I could get you hooked up and then, you know, you could work for them. Yeah, that could be fun. But first I would have to find a suitable replacement for me as a general.
I assure you that would be really easy.
Well, right. Do you think we have an actual chance of, you know, beating Duckney?
Of course we have a chance, Fuzzy.
Well, yeah, I definitely think we have a chance. I'm not saying we will win, but we definitely have a chance. We have the means, we have the people, and we've let a lot of those people down, causing some to leave.
So you're the reason that, whatever his name was, Private Thingy, I forget his name, but you're the reason he left.
Well, yeah, a lot of people have been waiting for a long time for this war, and I always feel like I'm the main reason that it's not going.
You are the main reason.
Yeah, I know. Thank you for reminding me, Nigel.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, sir. You know, it sucks that you know.
Not a great feeling that you think you let people down.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, I try my best, but I'm super overworked. Like, I'm a general, I'm an artist, and besides all that, I still go to school.
What do you do now since your art career's failed? I thought you got kicked out of art school.
Well, I now do a graphic design school, which is still, you know, creative industries and stuff, but it's not exactly art.
Oh, I see.
But, Tom, yeah, but, Tom, don't be so harsh on yourself. I mean, you're just a kid in charge of an entire nation's army. I don't even think that should, you know, be possible legally, but yet here we are. And even if you're not the greatest general, you're a great friend.
Oh, thank you, Fuzzy.
Well, I think this is getting too wholesome and sweet now. I think I can feel myself getting diabetes, like Charles.
I don't have diabetes.
But you're morbidly obese. So,
I'll fucking hit you.
I think we'll call it there for this special, well, not really special, for this second episode of the DCAF podcast. Please dispatch a like via, you know, the mouse by clicking on the button, and leave a comment for any topics you want us to discuss in the future. These could be scrap war related to us as people, or just general nonsense. Either way, we'll be glad to talk about it. That being said, don't forget to subscribe and be notified so you don't miss another episode of the DCF podcast. And that being said, goodbye.
Wow, that was a really solid outro, Nigel.
Yes, I've looked up like a bunch of outros from like other content creators and kind of put my own spin on it. Think that was good?
Yeah, that was decent. Yeah.
Right. Now, Tom, I must say, there is this lovely chap, right? He's very similar to me, and I think he would be a great fit to be the next general.
Well, if he's like you, I don't think he's a great fit to be general.
I mean, is there any reason why you wouldn't, promote me?
Well, to keep it short, you're kind of an asshole.